All right. Hi, and welcome back to Quark's Python lessons. This time we're going to do the little game called Hangman. And we're just going to, at least for this first part, we're going to get through the logic of it. We're going to design it though. So let's start with that. Uh, and we're going to do, okay. So here, after we start the program, we're going to tell the player, actually, no, before we tell the player what to do, we're going to be like, hey, I want to create behind the scenes, create the secret word. All right. Or, yeah, secret word. All right. And after that, we're going to be asking the player, hey, input attempt or guess. I'm just gonna put attempt. All right, we're gonna put an there. We're gonna have them put in attempt, and we're gonna make sure it's only a single letter, no more than that. And then we're gonna do. Let's see. We're gonna check here. Actually, yeah. Right. Attempt, and then it's going to be either correct or incorrect. So let's see. Correct. And if it's correct, we are going to add it to a list of, hey, is this correct? Is this like a, yeah, we're gonna create a list and we're gonna add this correct letter to that list. Okay. And then we're gonna go back here. Actually, no. Before that, here, we're gonna display something else. Let's bring that down. Yeah, we need a display. Secret word, but coded, like a little underscores or X's, whatever. So it displays the amount of letters in that word. Okay, so display secret word without letters. All right, and then we ask the user. Okay, like that. Then we answer if we're correct. This correct letter gets added to a list of correct letters, but if it's wrong, then it gets added to a list of incorrect letters, and we get to try again. Let's see. Let's go over here. We'll go back here. Like that. Okay, so then we're gonna loop back. If let's say we attempt to no, let's just start with that. All right, from here, let's go back to our coding. So in our file, we've created the Hangman prototype and the Hangman file. Let's start. So we're gonna introduce, we're gonna add the library for import random because we're gonna use it. But I think that's about it. Okay, so then all right. Let's create a list of secret words. So we're gonna say secret words equals this sentence, and then we're gonna make sure it's all lowercase because when we ask the user for an input, the single letter, we all want it to be in lowercase, and then we split it. And then if we want to get the first word, after it's split, we should get my. And that's correct. Okay. So now let's see. So now we want to generate the secret word from this list, right? So, and we're going to go secret equals secret random dot random int. And because a list starts with 0 to the len amount minus 1, we put it like this, and then display the secret word. So now the secret word is Smith. Then from there, we're going to display the secret word. Let's go back over here. Right? We're going to display the secret word. We've already generated our secret words and then actually selected our secret word. Now we're displaying it, but in secret. So we can either be in underscores, or let's do X's, or little asterisks, I think, or multiplications. Anyway, so then like that. So it takes into account the length of that secret word, multiplies this by this character, and then displays it like that. Okay, so we got that working. What's next? Then we ask the user, hey, why don't you attempt to guess any of the letters in there? But before that, we need to do two things. We need to create a list that stores the correct letters and also stores the incorrect letters. And then we're going to guess. So we're going to put a simple, we're going to make the input, we're not going to ask the user here, at least for prototyping, but if we did, we'd put attempt equals input like that. And remember, this is just going to come off as a string, so you wouldn't really need to worry about it too much. Okay, so then we're going to check our attempt. So if the attempt, that single letter, is in that secret word, then we're going to do two things. We're going to, hey, if the attempt in the correct letters, this list is in there, then we're going to say, okay, well, hey, it's already in there, so you guessed correctly. But if it's not, then we're going to be adding that letter in there. Actually, no, that's incorrect. Print. Oh, if it's already in there, yeah. We're going to be like, hey, you already have it in here, else, yeah, it's not correct. I mean, else, hey, you haven't guessed this word before, it's correct, let's put it in that list. And the same thing over here. So if the attempt in secret word is not actually in there, we're going to check if we already guessed it and it's in that list of incorrect letters, and if it's not, we're just going to add it to it. So let's be, okay, what's the secret word? It's Smith. So run that, and F is not in Smith, so if we run this print, we see that, hey, that character, that attempt, got added to the list of incorrect letters, and we don't have anything in the correct letters. Now let's change this to M, S, right? This, nothing gets added to this, but it does get added to this over here. Now let's go with SM Smith, H. Okay, let's go with an H. Nothing gets added here because there's no incorrect letters guessed, but there is a correct letter guess right here. Okay, so now that we have both correct and incorrect letters, we're going to go back in here, all right? And we want to show, hey, we found some correct letters in the secret word. I want you to display those letters that we actually did find. So let's go back, and we're going to do update blanks. So essentially it's what we did before, right? But this time for I in range len secret word. So for the amount of letters in there based on the range, if the secret word I, if any of these letters are in the correct letters, because we're going to go through each one, then, because this is a list, we're going to go blanks equals, I'm not sure what this is called, I plus secret word I plus blanks, I plus 1, and then this, and then print blanks. And if that's correct, it'll only show you the found correct letters, and then the others, what do you call it, the unfound letters. So it'll block those out, and then play. See, so now it's Smith, but it's only showing the correct letters that you guessed. We're going to do a little more, and we're going to be like, hey, I want to make sure that we're putting a valid input here. So let's say this is valid input, right? We want to invalid input, and by invalid input, we're going to be like more than 2 letters. So it's going to tell you, hey, please enter a single character. We can add more to this, be like, hey, it's not a letter, it's a number, it's something else. We can be like, if elf if attempt dot is let's see, let me look this up. Python is number. Okay, so this one will check if whatever you put is numeric or not. So let's see. Attempt dot is numeric. If it's numeric, then we're going to be, please enter a valid single character. Like this. And our temp is going to be an input. Let's say the player put 1, it gets converted to a string. So when this gets called, it's going to be, okay, hey, this string, we're going to check if it's numeric, and if it is, then that's not what we want, right? So it's going to print this out. So let's test that out. Oh, here, let me make it more distinct. Yeah, and that works. Okay, so we can do simple validations like that. All right, in the next video, we're gonna add more to the flow chart and maybe add a while loop so that the player can keep on playing, but also so that we can be like, hey, this is the X amount of guesses that you can get, otherwise your man has been hanged. So yeah, we'll do that. All right. And maybe we'll add some graphics to it, but I'll need to do that myself, and it's going to take a little bit. All right, bye.